Dudes, welcome back to another OBS dually build. We are on so many now, I don't even know which one we're on. That's all right. I am filming this late. I went and I recorded this on the GoPro and it freaked out. Lost my footage. Dang. Really kind of getting over the old GoPro. Y'all see in this episode, it gives me a lot of trouble. But in this video, we removed all the interior bits. We're going to show you all of it and how much broke. How many tabs broke? A little bit more than I was hoping. Anyway, we're going to go through it. Y'all see everything and all the troubles that I had to deal with some hidden surprises. But that's enough yapping. Let's get kind of right into it. But real quick, I want to say, y'all, we are so close to 50 subscribers. I would love to hit that by the end of 2023. So, y'all don't mind if y'all like the video, go down to that subscribe button. Just click her. It's free. Don't cost y'all a dime. Really helps me out, encourages me to keep coming out and keep working on the truck, especially on colder days. We went from hot to freezing in no time. Welcome to Florida. Anyway, y'all, it's enough yapping. Let's get into it and watch me suffer. Y'all enjoy it, I promise. We're gonna go ahead and rip out these seats. Got my 15 mil already ready. Tested a couple with the rusty ones. 15 just seemed to fit better. So we're gonna go ahead and hopefully we just don't break anything. We're probably gonna break some stuff. Oh yeah, I can already feel it now. Kind of see that? My T50 bit just snapped on me. Well, that's one good thing about Pittsburgh. Lifetime warranty. I'll head up to Harbor Freight and just get a brand new one. No big deal. Just time out of the day. Alright guys, so I've been trying to get this seatbelt bolt off of the passenger seat. We've tried everything from the air gun to the breaker bar. You know, everything. Ended up stripping out the T50 side. It fit an Allen key, so I tried putting an Allen key in there. Stripped it out also. We do have a extractor bolt kit coming. Unfortunately, it won't be here from 12 to 3. So we may just have to hold off on ripping at least this side of the interior. Maybe I can get these back seats out, malangle it around this passenger seat, because the seat belts don't want to pass through the hole that they're supposed to. But we're going to try to get these rear seats out. Either start stripping out the interior or start tearing apart our instrument cluster to put in the new lights that are going in it. So either way, we still have enough work to definitely keep us busy. Oh, for me. Get this out of here. She's hefty. Goodness gracious. All right, guys. Finally got that rear seat out that y'all just saw. Had the old mouser chewing on my jack stand underneath it. Got a couple extra dingy parts. A little bit more rust stains. But yeah, overall, really good progress. Obviously still waiting on the bolt extractor kit to show up today. And then I can take this rear seat belt off and take out the rear seats. I mean, obviously there's ways of getting that out right now, and it's just easier to wait on Mr. Santa Claus to show up. But until then, we're gonna start taking out all these plastic bits here. Seatbelt covers, seatbelt holders up here. We're gonna take, it's probably a good thing I'm taking that out. Anyway, we're gonna start tearing out all this so we can get to those rear speaker locations and put in the new speakers. Maybe see why that's kind of hanging down, get it tacked back up there. All in all, pretty much all the interior plastics are going to come out just to get to those little speaker locations. Not exactly a great design, but it was a design. One thing I got to look at is I'm pretty sure I have to take this piece off here. This piece is notorious for breaking. From what I know, there's a few clips under on this underside, kind of here, here, and here. I think it's 3, maybe 4. It's just popping off the bottom and then raising up. All in all, it's just going to be taking your time with it and not getting frustrated. Keep a cool head. But anyway, y'all, I got to get back into it. This is going to be a process and a half. Bring y'all back in. Y'all just saw we finally got the passenger seat out, and holy crap, that was a conundrum. The bolt's still technically not out. We did use the extractor and it ended up just snapping the head off the bolt, which is cool. You can see the bolt sitting right here. Drilled her a little, maybe too far down, but she did come out. Now I ended up going back to Harbor Freight because my T50 bolt snapped again. So I bought another set and it snapped again. So I think I'm going to cut my losses on these. And honestly, what sucks is I kind of have to get them out to get to all this, as far as I know. Hey guys, I just want to interrupt y'all right here to let you know that if you are planning on taking off your rear panels, you do have to take that off because there is a screw right around in here that you got to take off. Also, these T50 bolts, which sit inside of here right about in this area, were so rusted shut on my truck that I ended up snapping 2 T50 bolts, and we ended up just calling it a day and meeting it with a 1/2-inch drill bit. And you'll see in the video that it takes me a couple days before I'm able to get this off because I gotta make multiple trips to the store. But what we do is we just drill the head of the bolt off, and then the seat belt came right out. All right, let's get right back into it. See what was happening here. This is what we were fighting the entire time, and it was just this pin. Normally this guy is mounted straight to the back wall there, and you could just unplug the whole cluster. Well, whenever they do swaps on this, I've seen where they've cut out sections to extend the wires enough to where they can solder on new ones, and that's exactly what this looks like, is that it has been redone. So I definitely want to go in here and make sure all the pins are set. To be quite honest with you, I have no clue how to fix it if they're not. But like this yellow line right here, it was pulled out quite a bit further, and I already kind of stuck it back in, and it somewhat stuck. As far as this goes, I think I might pick up some JB Weld, and as tacky as it sounds, I might try to tack this a little bit back together as best as I can to quit it from vibrating. Like maybe I can tack that piece back on there. Just gobbity-goop her in. Same maybe there. Yeah, maybe we can bring some of that back to life and just kind of stop all this from cracking and breaking off while we're here. Y'all, we are officially cleaned out of here. I still got to grab my vacuum, get all this cleaned up before we pull the carpet. That way I'm not making a mess everywhere. But as y'all can tell, I just threw all of my stuff and puked it off everywhere. So it is what it is. I want to go through some of this and figure out what's what, because this is not even attached to anything. But I did want to pull all this so I could find out what all of this went to. As you can see, some wires were cut by a previous owner. There's some old like water down there. Here's some more. Just random wires that who knows. This looks like old speaker wire, which it is because that's what ran to my door. So I want to get all this out. I really just want to figure out this truck, learn where everything is going, and get everything as clean as possible. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bust out the shop vac. We're going to get as much of this off as we can, and then we're going to yank the carpet out. Maybe not tonight. We'll see, because the sun is going down. And holy cow, the amount of plastics that are out, the amount of clips that we have to re-JB weld or plastic weld, the amount of there's a lot of cleaning that is gonna have to go down on this truck. But we are finally at this point, and boy oh boy does it look different, and it's gonna hopefully be well worth it. Y'all, it's getting dark, so after cleaning this out, it's kind of the point where we got to start stuffing everything back in here since I don't have a shop. It'd be really nice to have one right now, especially during all the cleaning and the cold. But everything is out of the truck. The bolt heads are gone, so we're going to have to drill those completely through. But in the next bit, we are going to take out the carpet. We'll see just how much rust is underneath this. Fingers crossed that there really isn't any. If there is, obviously we'll address it and get her done right. But on to the next bit.